Well, protesters stopped from disrupting last night's Met Gala, with more than 24 of them arrested as a result.
And it's all coming as Israel continues to hit back at Hamas, while attempts at a ceasefire proposal have apparently hit a wall after it was thought that they were accepted and moving on. Good day's Briella Tomassetti is live in front of the United Nations, breaking it all down for us this morning. Briella, what's going on?
Yeah, Dan and Tashani, good morning to both of you. It's unclear whether this deal is different from the one that U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken was pressing Hamas to accept last week, which included a pause in the fighting and a release of the Israeli hostages. What we do know, though, is that UN humanitarians have vowed to stay in Rafah. They will maintain a presence in the city, they say, as long as possible.
Israel has approved a military operation in Rafah with 1.4 million Palestinians currently sheltering there and a ceasefire deal hanging in the balance. The IDF has begun launching targeted strikes against Hamas in the southern Gaza city. It comes after Hamas agreed to a ceasefire deal brokered by Egypt and Qatar, but Israel did not. Terms of the agreement are still unclear. However, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the proposal did not meet his requirements and promised to continue negotiations.
We examine every answer and response in the most serious manner and are exhausting every possibility regarding negotiations and returning the hostages.
Yesterday, Israeli forces ordered tens of thousands of people from Rafah to start evacuating. The IDF directed them to move to a new humanitarian area with more food, water, tents, and field hospitals.
God knows whether we will stay alive or die, or what will happen to us.
The White House has discouraged the invasion of Rafah, but the U.S. continues to support its ally while pushing for an end to the fighting.
We still believe that reaching an agreement is the absolute best outcome.
Here at home, the NYPD clashed with hundreds of protesters again last night as they marched from Hunter College up Fifth Avenue toward the Met Gala. Demonstrators can be seen storming through metal barricades, but were ultimately pushed back by police. Another chaotic scene from yesterday's protest shows a group of people defacing a war memorial and burning an American flag. We're told officers made at least 27 arrests.
In conversations with President Biden yesterday, Netanyahu did agree to reopen a key border crossing between Israel and Gaza to allow for humanitarian aid deliveries to pass through. It was closed over the weekend due to a Hamas attack. For now, though, we're live here outside the UN. Dan, back to you.
All right, Briella, thank you very much. Well,